Good morning. Welcome to our morning meditation here at the Newman Center on the banks of the Mississippi River. Great to have you with us this day. We have Stacy here with us this morning. That's always great. It is July 1st. It is the feast of Saint Junipero Serra, or I've heard a few other Junipero and a few other pronunciations of this name. So, however it fits you best. They've had a little trouble in California in the recent days with people pulling down his statue, being kind of lumped with other people's, and the difficulties, of course, the missions that were founded, and the grace that. So, a couple days ago, Archbishop Gomez of Los Angeles produced a letter, and he asks the faithful of the Archdiocese to invoke the saint's intercession for this nation that he helped found. And he urges prayers especially for an end to racial prejudice and a new awareness of what it means that all men and women are created equal as children of God. Archbishop Gomez also put together a spiritual meditation that was composed from St. Junipero's sermons and letters. And so we'll go a little bit more into what he says about the history of Junipero, but then we will go through that meditation to meditate on the words of that saint. As we come before the Lord today, let us sing the praises of God. talking about Archbishop Gomez of Los Angeles. And he wrote this statement just a few days ago about Junipero Serra. And, there were some of his statues that were pulled down, one in San Francisco, one in Los Angeles. And he writes this: I understand the deep pain being expressed by some native peoples in California, but I also believe Father Junipero is a saint for our times, the spiritual founder of Los Angeles, a champion of human rights, and this country's first Hispanic saint. I was privileged to celebrate his canonization with Pope Francis in 2015. I rely on his intercession, and I am inspired by his desire to bring God's tender mercy to every people. The exploitation of America's first people, destruction of ancient civilization, is an historic tragedy. Crimes committed against their ancestors continue to shape the lives of Native people today. Generations have passed and our country still has not done enough to make this right. In the family of God here in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, we have worked hard to atone for past errors, wrongs, to find path forward together. We honor the contribution Native people bring to building the church in Southern California, and we cherish the gifts in the mission of the church today. Over the years, I've come to understand how the image of Father Serra and the missions evoke painful memories for some people. For that reason, I believe protests over our history in California and the broader protests have started over historic monuments are important. But history is complicated. The facts matter. Distinctions need to be made. And so you can Google this, but a couple more things that I want to. The real Saint Junipero fought a colonial system where natives were regarded as barbarians and savages, whose only value was to serve the appetite of the white man. For Saint Junipero, the colonial idea was a blasphemy against the God who has created all men and women and redeemed them with most precious blood of his Son. He lived and worked alongside Native people, spent his whole career defending their humanity, protesting crimes and indignities against them. In his letters, he describes their gentleness and peaceful disposition. He celebrates their creativity and knowledge. He remembered little acts of kindness and generosity, even the sweet sound of their voices as they sang. He learned their languages and their customs. He came not to conquer, but to be a brother. One of the missions, his friend was killed, and there were people asking for the death of the person who had killed them, the culprits. Father Junipero asked for them to be forgiven, to be treated with mercy, understanding their situation. And so we come today to this spiritual meditation on the mercy of God from the words of Saint Junipero. O Lord, you are complete mercy, complete love. Complete tenderness toward all men and women. Even toward the most ungrateful sinners. You wish all people to attain the ends for which you compassionately created us. You yearn that we might believe, that we might believe that you are the way, the truth, and the life. And advance towards the salvation you will for us. You are sweet and gentle, and you call us in the gentleness of your divine voice. In the sweet and gentle tones of a father. Addressing the favorite child. You pardon us in your mercy. Father of all mercy and consolation, pour forth the abundance of your love with mercy. By your mercy, conquer every type of malice. Help us to leave not only our faults, but the bad habits and situation in our lives which lead to these faults, that we might love you alone. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening with a contrite heart. Help us to begin right now to realize the truth. To be entirely animated by love of you. Help us to begin to live a holy life with a burning love and zeal for the salvation of our neighbors. Make us more gentle, more calm, more nurturing and strong. Remind us of your gentle goodwill, O Lord. May we never be severe or harsh. May we see in everyone a child whom you have created and redeemed with the most precious blood of your Son. teach us to know that you value kindness, that love is the best way to attract people to you. May we always help others to taste and see the sweetness and gentleness of your love. Let us bear every hardship. For the love of you and the salvation of souls. In our trials, may we know that we are loved as your own children. To a willing heart, all is sweet. So grant us love and patience, and conform us always to your will, O God. We entrust ourselves to the ever immaculate Queen Mary and say with the angel, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Thank you for joining us this day for morning meditation. We remember Junipero Serra. If you Google that, Juniperoserra, the letter to the faithful for the memorial of St. Junipero Serra will come up as one of the first hits. And that is what I took the meditation from today, if you'd like to read the whole article and have that meditation to pray on. Thanks for joining us today. Morning meditation at 9 o'clock, Tuesday through Friday. Noon Mass, Tuesday through Saturday, at least for a little while. All right, God bless. Have a great day. Stacy, take us away in song.